welcome to my channel. You're watching Rachel's in a Rush Craft Corner, and today I've been out in the park next to my house. We've been out collecting sticks and I've been cutting them up into similar lengths, like not being too fussy, but they're all around the same size, so that I thought we could make a little candle holder. This is just a drinking glass. I used to store my permanent marker pens in it, but I'm going to put them in a tin instead, and so that we can do this fun little craft. Obviously we can't go to the shops and get loads of craft supplies, so this is just something that I thought you could do at home. So I've got my hot glue gun ready, and I'm just going to start by sticking these twigs like as close together as I can on the glass with the hot glue gun. I actually want to do it standing up because I want to make sure that they don't go below the level of the glass. So we're just going to add the glue to the stick. I think I'm definitely going to have to do 2 layers. I'm going to have to break like little bits of stick off like that, because that's going to be in the way. Whoops. Quite like the ones with the sort of the moss on. Naturally they've kind of gone green, sat out in the... I just picked these up off the grass while I was walking Poppy. Such a beautiful day today. We were out in the sunshine. It was lovely. So nice to be out of the house for a bit. Hope you guys are all staying safe and managing to get out of the house when you can, even if it's just to go in the garden, get some fresh air. And the weather's so nice, it's a shame to miss out. Gonna need another glue stick already. Oops. So we're just going to carry on moving around the glass, sticking all the twigs on. Kind of got a right mixture of twigs. Plus I don't mind seeing a little bit of the glass through it, because that will obviously let off a little twinkling when the candle's lit. That's going to give off a nice effect. Oops. I was just about to say the sticks are really playing ball, and they started to fall off. That was not the idea, stick. The stick was supposed to stick. I think sometimes you just don't catch it on the flattest side of the stick, so you don't get good contact with the glass. But this is another project you could get the kids to help with. go out and collecting sticks. You could even use them as vases, put some like pretty daffodils or tulips in there. Or what would look pretty at the moment is some nice blossom. Blossoms all coming out. Unfortunately, that's a nightmare for me in this house because my daughter is allergic to the tree pollen. It gives her really bad hay fever. So I'm always glad when the blossom's gone and finished, because that always seems to be bad. At least that's a good thing. Another good thing with school being closed, because her school, the whole road is lined with blossom trees. So she doesn't have to put up with that anymore now that school is closed. And we're all shut in. While the weather is so nice, it's nice to be able to get out in the park or the garden. It's such a beautiful day, just a shame to be indoors. I love being in the conservatory, kind of get the best of both worlds, even if the weather's not that nice. That's where I am now, that's where I'm crafting. But I love it in the day, so you can look at the stars at night. Or in the day, it's beautiful and bright and sunny. It's a really nice place to craft, to do my makeup and to craft actually. Right, we're nearly all the way round. Nearly. A little bit more to go. Just love the rustic look of this. Like, this could actually go through to autumn and winter. You could spray them white and make them look a little bit snowy in the winter time. We don't want to think about the winter yet, seeing as we've only just got into spring. A little bit of glue on the inside there. So I've just got a tiny little bit left to go, that little bit there, and then we're done. Like a little mini teepee, right? If you didn't want to put real candles, you could obviously put the little battery operated ones. You could put some LED lights inside. I think a little tea light's going to look really cute inside. Nice scented candle. Right, if I've got any really big gaps, I'm going to put some, I've saved some of these little skinny twigs. Just to go over where there is some big gaps. There's another big gap there. Another one there. I think that will do. I think that's pretty good there, look. What do you reckon? And I think it will go really nice with this kind of greeny colour that I'm really loving for my decor at the minute. So I'm thinking like the green and the sagey green of the mossy green colour goes really nice with this kind of fresh spring green. So that's what I'm really liking. So I will get a tea light and put that inside. I also wanted to show you the carrots that I've been making. So I've been making these out of just card and wool, and one of these that I got from Poundland. These were let me show you. These were one of those topiary balls that I've split into two. Then I'm using just a few sprigs off of, whoops, knocked my candle over, look. A few sprigs of it off of it, just to make the little tops of the carrot. And I'm using just this fluffy wool that I've picked up. You could use plain orange wool or pipe cleaners, would also make, or even orange fabric you could wrap around, orange ribbon. So all I was doing was getting a little piece of, this is just orange paper, rolling it up into a cone like that, putting a little bit of sellotape on it just to hold it in place, hold the cone in place, and then just cutting off the top to sort of make it a straighter ice cream cone. Then I'm going to hot glue the wool just inside, because I've got a little hole at the bottom of that cone. So we're just going to place that in there, kind of squeeze it together between the paper like that, and then start wrapping it around. So you can do like little blobs of glue as you go up, just to hold it in place so it doesn't all unravel on you. And literally you just want to keep wrapping it around. Let's put another little dab of glue. Like super easy craft. I'm sure the kids would like to get involved if you use the hot glue gun. You don't want them to get burnt, 'cause it's not nice when you burn your fingers on the hot glue gun. Believe me, I've done it enough times. You can get those little finger protectors. I must try and get some to protect mine. I think I'm becoming immune to it now, mind. Done it enough times. One little bit at the top just to secure it. Just finish it off there. Fill in any other little gaps you can see. Just pop that down there. That's it. Cut that off. Then we're just gonna, I've been pulling off 3 sprigs. They sort of come in a, there's like 4, they come in like a, can you see the base there? There's like 4 sprigs to one of them. So I've been using 3 just to glue on the inside. So I'm going to take off another 2. That's one more. There we go. Pop that to one side. And the wool. I've got a little tea light down here. Let's just light the little candle while we're here, so we can see what that looks like. So pretty. Oh, isn't that nice? Can you see how you can just see it flickering through the twigs? So pretty. When it's dark, that's going to look so nice. Move that out of the way. I'll pop our little candle there while I'm just gluing the greenery on. So I'm just going to place a little bit of glue on the inside of the carrot and stick that to the side. Really simple. just takes a stick there. That's it. Just gets a bit fiddly because the greenery kind of gets in the way. Might be easier to wire them together and then try and glue them in as like one piece. That's like too much effort for me. Much easier to do it this way. I'm all about quick speed. That's why it's called Rachel's in a rush. It's got to be quick, right? Okay, there we go. Ta-da! One little carrot ready to use on a display next to the little candle. Okay, so you've been watching Rachel's in a Rush Craft Corner. Please come back and watch my videos again. Give me a thumbs up and a subscribe to the channel. That would mean the world to me. And hopefully you'll be back and watch my crafts. I'm trying to do trash to treasure. I'm going to do some recycling, like use some recycling to make into really nice gifts. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me, and I'll speak to you all soon.